everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Adaeze, darling. Thank you guys so much for joining. If this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please consider subscribing and joining the darlings. Give this video a big fat thumbs up so I know that you're new here. And to my OGs, welcome back. Comment down below, right gang so I know that you're an OG. On this particular video, I'm going to be doing like a follow-up from my previous video where I talked about my pregnancy, surviving 3 major surgeries while pregnant, like my first trimester. Guys, if you have not watched that, please make sure to watch it so that you can follow up. On this particular video, I'm going to be talking through my pregnancy journey, post-hospital runs and all of that, and how I stayed up to my delivery, bringing the baby forth, all our miracle gifts and everything. So if that's the kind of content you're interested in, please keep on watching. My name is Asitonka Aggrey-Abah and channel is called Adaeze Darling because I'm such a darling. Alright guys, so post my hospital runs and everything, I had a fairly easy pregnancy, like minus, if I'm not going to count my 3 major operations. I had a fairly easy pregnancy. When I now finished hospital and I started my antenatal, when I go for antenatal, people will be talking about labor, delivery and all those things. Me, I'll just be like, excuse me ma. So for those of us that are going to be giving birth via CS, what do you think we should? Other people be like, sorry, ma, is it your first pregnancy? Yes. You don't want to push? No. Just try now. Try and push. I said, I don't feel like pushing. They should cut the baby out. That used to pain virtuous women. Used to vex them. They don't know that this one almost died. That this one, in fact, doctors are the ones that gave me dates. When I should come, let them just bring that baby out. Nobody wants to hear story. And funny enough, till this point, I still did not spot or bleed. By this time, baby M had grown so big, I was no longer seeing my other son. I keep saying son. Funny enough, I used to think the twins was a boy and a girl, but through all my dreams, I think it was 2 boys. Anyways, I was not seeing twin B so clearly anymore because baby M had gotten so big. Afterwards, I now had my photo shoots. All the pictures you're seeing, all the nice pictures. I went to Abuja, I had a proper photo shoot. I had a stylist. Guys, I'm extra. Like my extra has extra. She came, made me up, brought all those costumes, proper photo session. And then when I came to Port Harcourt, I had a second maternity shoot because anyways, I was just being extra with everything. And I had my baby shower. It was organized by my friend Beverly. Beverly did the whole setup. Rest in peace, girl. Rest in peace. Continue to rest in peace. She did the whole setup and everything. It was so beautiful, white and yellow theme. I also did my gender review there. Doctors had given me 7th of October for my due date. 7th October. And 7th October was my friend Jenge's wedding. So I told the doctor, I'm like, I cannot come. I have a wedding. See the person shopping mouth. I told the doctor I cannot come. Seriously, people think I'm joking. People know me. I told him no, I want to give birth on the 10th of October because it's 10-10. And it sounds nice. And on the 9th, I had a meeting with some government officials in government house. So I was like, okay, I have a wedding on the 7th, rest on the 8th. The 8th was a Sunday. Monday, on the 9th, I have a meeting with the government. Then after that, I'll just come. Like the moment I'm done with my meeting with the government, I'll get my bag, I'll come, prepare. So on the 10th, you take the baby out. Cool, easy. That's the beauty of scheduled CS. Like there was no shouting, there was no rolling on the floor, there was no hey my husband, hey, oh, no. Those of us that have scheduled CS, we basically have to rest, have a few massage, and close to my delivery, one of my molar started having issues. Guys, anything that could go wrong, when I say anything that could go wrong went wrong. My teeth, I started having proper toothache. Like when I went there, they said it's so bad, they have to pull it. And you know, if you're pregnant, toothache, like the toothache can be so bad that it can actually cause like early delivery or something. And so the doctor was on standby. I had to use a hospital. That time, Simbak was in Cocaine Village. So it's close to Prime, just in case I go into labor. Everybody was afraid. Like, I'll take out my teeth in a hospital that is close to the main hospital so that just in case I get into labor, they just move me. Luckily for me, it was a nice process. I told them, the guy that wanted to come and inject my teeth, that wanted to clean, because I wanted to clean first, he was frowning. I said, please leave. Oh. He thought I was joking. Ask my friend now, my friend Chinelo, she was there. I was like, Chinelo, this guy that is frowning his face will not touch my mouth. Go and tell the doctor, like, through this pregnancy, all the people that attend to me must be smiling. Like, I was that patient. I was that patient. Like, you will not frown and attend to me. So the guy had to go. The chief medical director guy told him, please smile. Oh. He came back. Hey, sorry, Wada, I'm not smiling. I said, better. Go. No, seriously, guys, I was so particular about the energy around me because I knew that everybody had to put a positive, because Asi is the strong girl. I like being strong. I like being, oh my God, I'm so strong. But it gets to me. It gets to a point where you just need people to not bring that negative vibe, because you might break down at any point. Do you understand? So basically, I took my tooth out. It was successful. And then I prepared to go for my friend's wedding. We went there. God, that day, I danced like a goat. I was jumping up and down. Afterwards, I drove my staff, Vivian, all the way. Like, I was that pregnant woman. I drove till the last day. It was after giving birth I heard that you're not supposed to be driving. I didn't know. Anyways, I drove her. I returned home by, like, let's say, what, 9 or something like that. Hey, my husband was fuming. My mom was around. She was like, hey, why will you come like this time? Because if my husband starts getting angry, my mom, instead of her to side the child that she gave birth to, she would join him. The two of them will attack them. Later, she'll be asking, like, why is it that you like your father more than me? Because he will side me. Anyway, so that night they were talking and talking and talking. Oh, you're not taking care of yourself. Oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And all of that. Anyways, I woke up the next day and I was feeling as if I wanted to, like, you know when your period wants to come? That was the feeling. And I went to the toilet and I saw spotting. This was my first sighting of blood. You can imagine. Like, I was like, hey, blood. I told my husband, I'm spotting. I was like, please, oh, don't disturb me. Yesterday when you were going to jump up and down, I told you. Like, see, I need to go. And luckily for me, my doctor was on call that night. So the moment I called him, I was like, I'm spotting. I was like, hey, you're even supposed to come yesterday. You say you have wedding. Be coming, I'm still in the hospital. This was like 5:30 a.m. I even had strength to snap selfie when I was walking inside. I just went there, sat, you know, they wheeled me in. What, less than 45 minutes, baby was out. And less than another how many minutes, I was out. Basically, they had to go in through the same line. Yes, guys. My CS is not like this. My CS is actually like this. And when they go in like this, they will now cut the womb like this. When they go in through that same line, they'll cut it. The reason he went through the same line was because he wanted to see and make sure there's no adhesion, you know, the scar tissue and the rest, because they were basically cutting me up and down. So it's good they check for scar tissues. So when he went in, he was like, the cut is perfect, no scar tissues, thank God. And he got the baby out healthy. And in fact, I didn't even just tell people. They put the back on now for me again. You know, this is a different hospital. I told them, like, see, when I did my appendectomy, spinal block does not work for me. As he put it, he saw that it did not work. They now put the next one, like, they now put GA. So all this, like my own CS, I was not awake. I was actually off, like, and they now reduced it. They kind of stopped it. I think they stopped or they reduced, I don't know the word, but basically they brought the baby. I was seeing it as if it was a trance. They brought him to me and they say, boy or girl? And I said, boy. And then they brought, okay, kiss your baby. And I just and they now took the baby. And then I went under again. Do you get? So I see it as a trance, but I think they did it, like, actually did it. Maybe, you know, usually they have to wake you up to identify your baby.
After that was over, I came in. I was supposed to stay for 1 week because, of course, I'm a special case. But as God will have it, by 4 days, I was up and running. In fact, when I came back to the ward, and I was still very dizzy, I saw my son. But then I started crying because I wanted to see the other baby. Like, I was a mess. I was screaming, and I slept off. I think they gave me penta or something, but I kind of slept off. But I remember screaming that I wanted them to go and find the other child. When you do surgeries, whether CS or whatever, try to stand up. The moment you can stand up and walk, you heal faster. So because I have done that in previous surgeries, I knew, and that's why I was able to heal faster and they were able to discharge me. But this is the part people don't know about how extra I am. Do you know that I called a photographer to come to the hospital that day to come and snap my child, because why? Asi's baby is going to be on a rapid photo shoot, back to back. I will document this boy's life. He will run away. Maybe that's why my child doesn't like pictures again. I took his day 1. Took pictures on his bed. I took first week when we're doing his naming at home. I took 2 weeks. I took 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. He took pictures monthly till he was 1. Yes, till he was 1. And on his first birthday, he wore like 12 clothes. 12. Is it 12? I think it was even 13. He wore 13 outfits to do photo shoots. 2 photo shoots, 13 outfits. I am not joking with you people. Let me start talking about the miracles. That's why I gave one of Micah's name is Miracle. I went to see a friend of mine, Frida, in the clinic, and that was the day that they were doing Banky W's wedding. That Ebuka's Agbada that broke the internet. When I saw that Agbada, I was like, this is what my son is wearing for dedication. This boy was 5 weeks by then, and he has gone through 4 photo shoots, so I wasn't counting him like a regular 5 weeks old baby. So I called up the designer of the Agbada, Ugomoyi, and I was like, I want this Agbada. He was like, okay, for your son? Yes, yes. He said, okay, how old is he? I say, he's 5 weeks. He just laughed. He was like, he has never made anything for a baby. And I was like, yes, I know. So you will start with this one. How much is Ebuka's one? I think Ebuka's one was 280 or there, about 280k. I was like, I don't know about my husband, but me, I know that this is what my son is wearing. So he was like, let him call me back on Monday and see what he can do. So I told my husband, I showed him the Ebuka's Agbada. I said, are you interested for what dedication? You understand? And he was like, yeah, it's cool, it's fine, he will wear. No problem now. And I called him and said, my husband and my son, how much? Because at that point, I didn't care if people ate to. My husband and my son, like my son especially, is going to dress. So he now called me back on Monday. He was like, okay, my husband's own. I said, yes, my husband's own. Then my son's own, how much? Guys, this is where the miracle is. He was like, I cannot charge you. I cannot charge you for your son. I will do your son's own free. I was like, eh? I have never seen him. Guys, till date, I've not seen him. Like, if I get to Lagos, I must go and see him. He's our family friend. No jokes. I said, eh? And I said, okay, what of my husband's own? You know? And he was like, ma, you know what, I will also do your husband's own free. It was at this point I packed my car because I was on the road. I packed my car. I said, you will do what for what? I said, I'll do it for free. I'm sowing it as a seed. And he now said, you know, him and his wife, they've been married for 4 years and they're expecting, like, they're believing God for a child. Because out of the blue, you know, when he said he was going to do my son's own for free, I was like, you know, hey, thank you so much. Oh, you know, this my son is a miracle baby. To give birth to him, I had to go through surgery upon surgery, and he just survived it. He was like, wow, madam. And he was like, he's connecting with my testimony, you know, and he's going to do my, like, the both of them for free. I called Sheyi Vodi. Like, these are the best designers in Nigeria. Sheyi Vodi is in Abuja. I sent him, I think Dino Milaye wore one particular danshiki, and I was like, I need that danshiki for my son. My husband had contacted them and they told him his price. I was like, me, I need for my son. When I called him, the staff that picked the phone told me the price. So I wanted to pay. By the second call, he was the one that picked it. I was like, yes, I'm calling concerning this for my son. How old is he? 5 weeks. When is this thing? You know? And then I say 5 weeks, they'll be like, what is this woman wanting this kind of cloth for? And then he was like, you know what? I can't charge you for your son. Don't worry, I'll do it for free. Like, guys. I did not call them and say I'm 3003 events, you know. They did not do this favor for me because I'm an event planner and I can bring them clients, and it was just God. Fast forward to the dedication. The hall we used Hub. Those of you that are in Port Harcourt, you know Hub on Peter Odili Road. I went to inquire, like, I want to use it. The owner said free. My makeup was free. The food was almost free. In fact, Royal Touch did the food. My decoration was free. I got fireworks for free. I got, like, every turn of that entire, I'm going to be adding pictures. Getting free gifts. A lot of people were keen in, like, see this miracle baby, I'm going to bless him, I'm going to do something for you, I want to key into this testimony. And that is not even the best part. Guys, are you ready for the main testimony? My son is blessed though. So my dedication was what? I think my dedication was February. No, yes, February, beginning of February. That first week of February, because after fasting now, that's when it's open for dedication. My dedication was first week of February. After that dedication, count 9 months. Bro, Ugomoye called me in December. I think December or November. I said, Ma, this is Ugomoye. I was like, yes, girl, good day, sir, how are you? Thank you so much, you know. And he was like, I wanted to share this testimony with you. My wife has given birth. I said, eh? Just like that. He said, this is like, he just wanted to call me first. My wife has given birth. Just like, I packed my car, I was screaming, I was so happy. Like, that baby is my baby. That baby is my baby. So as I'm going to Lagos, I'm just going to think of the things to buy for her, because that baby is my baby. That is my child. So I was so happy. You know, looking back, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. That's why nobody even asked me, like, see, when will you give birth to another child? All those that went through the journeys with me, everybody's like, see, as you take your time. Whenever you're ready. Anybody that is going through any challenge, just know that God will do it. God will do it. Alright guys, so that's the beautiful story of my delivery. Please comment down below, happy birthday Micah, because this video is coming up on his birthday. Yes guys, on his birthday. So thank you all so much for watching up to this point. Watch all the other clips coming up.
A few inches later.